Alright, welcome to Safari Zone Germany, which is going to be a Jurassic difficulty plus park build. So we're starting on Jurassic difficulty here, on the Germany map. We're going to use half of the species limit. So the species limit here is 10, we're going down to 5. We're building only a single enclosure for the entire park build. And I think we're going to skip all building upgrades and attractions. And I think we're going to try and use only backup generators too. Why? Because we're crazy. Let's do it. Let's make it even more of a nightmare. Now I've got the enclosure planned.
This park should present a real challenge, but not
We'll
how
let
you might be tempted
Cabot
to
finish
think.
talk.
See,
Will we?
In this
Nah.
part of Germany, the
Get me
government
out of here. Get me out of here. I
restricts
don't care. So this is going to be obviously an herbivore-centric park because that's Germany's whole shtick is that you only get to use herbivores. These can be moved. They can be moved. Okay. I will not fail. I will succeed. Okay, so. Probably want to move these. No reason to move them yet. We need to get the park making money first. If we move buildings around, that's just costing us money. So let's go ahead and get started on our first initial area. Let's snap to a grid for the sake of aesthetics. And just start building something fairly compact, I think, and flat. So why don't we put this about here in this flat area. We'll be streaming for a little while yet. Probably at least 2 hours of this, and then I'll probably take a short break and do some Pokemon tonight too. Depends when we finish. Where is my... Oh, it's trying to... Whoops. Connect over to the other side. I thought I had snapped off of that. Okay. Well, upside of doing a single enclosure... Alright, catch you later. Is we don't have to worry about the hatchery and airlifting dinosaurs over. Everything just plops right out into the one pen. I don't think... Let's save on cost here. Keep this pretty compact initially. Even though we already wasted a little bit of money on some extra area over there. Power, backup generator. We can put that down basically right here. Boom. We're going to need a viewing gallery, which we can't do until we got other stuff in. Fine, don't worry about gate yet. Expedition Center and Science Center. This is not straight. That is awful. That's infuriating, and I hate it. Okay, let's not worry about it. Where's the attachment point for the path? Let's get this path in. Start the path. Yeah, we'll have to see how things go in the long run if we need to like airlift dinosaurs around or not. But I mean, at least in the short run, it doesn't matter. Let's put the Science Center here. We might as well extend this path down then at that point. It's gonna link up really weird here, but let's just not worry about that. It's Frontier's fault for putting this in crooked, not mine. This is you're right, Angry Letter Frontier, not me. Expedition Center. We'll not go in there. That's fine. We'll just put it in over here somewhere. Maybe like this. Maybe right like this. Somewhere. Sure, that'll work. Okay. What else do we need right away? So the response facility can wait. Staff center obviously can wait. Paleomedical facility can wait. Scientist situation. Does this map start us with scientists? It does. 3-3 faster research seems fine. She does not seem too bad. We actually have the research tab available. Even though we haven't built a research center. Could we actually do any? Wait, I'm surprised you can even access this. Research blocked, requires operational center. Okay. I mean, let's just see it then, but you need the center for it to actually count for anything. Let's go ahead and delete this for 600 bucks. Give me that sweet, sweet cash. $600. It's an interesting scenario. I feel like in challenge mode, putting any carnivores in with the herbivores, any pack hunting carnivores is asking for a ton of trouble. Okay. Micro the power here. Deactivate. Let's get this going immediately. We need Struthies. Research to unlock? Oh, because we have 77% to begin with. Yeah, because they're starting us out with some Struthies. So that dig site is actually starting depleted in this map, which is really interesting. What else do we have? Nothing. Just Struthi. Okay. And this is, you can't incubate until they're at 100% genome data on Jurassic, at least. I don't know if that's on the map in general, if that's just strictly Jurassic. I forgot that we had the little helper missions, or whatever you want to call them. Alright, you get shut down temporarily to save on the power generator. And we can work on the enclosure here a little bit. We'll pick the low area, put some water in. And that's all the work we're doing on the enclosure. Just put it in the puddle. Speed this up. Okay, it's going to be minute 40. Expedition Center needs to remain powered. Losing money to the scientist's salary, but that needs to happen. She's actually a good scientist to start with. Did she have a 1 welfare? Yeah, 331 should hatch Struthies for 1 welfare. All by herself, she can do the expeditions, extract the fossils, and do synthesis and generation, which is pretty good. I think 1 expedition should be enough here. I suppose we can sneak in a gate. We'll need it before all is said and done. Oh man, I'm gonna have to actually flatten this, so we might as well do this now. Just to make sure the viewing gallery is not on a weird level here. So just a little bit of flattening, just the minimum amount. Give me a gate over here. Alright, we get this park profitable, then we worry about building a more expansive safari experience. Oh, fossils are in. Wasting money and time. Activate. Fossils. Give me that cash. 77 and 23 does the deed. You extract before we unpause. Let's shutter you and go. Oh, I like that the helicopter immediately froze in place and stopped rotating. That's funny. Now, I don't remember what the weather on this map was. If this was storms, like tornadoes, or if it was just some other type of storm. I have a few other plans for some challenge mode runs, but some of them are actually weather dependent. This one is definitely going to be more of a challenging challenge mode run. A few of the other ones are just kind of quirky. But it might be fun to replay every challenge mode just with an extra restrictive rule set of some sort. Even if the restrictive rule set is not actually necessarily making it more difficult. Alright, so. Is it worth hiring a second scientist to produce these quicker? I don't think it is. I think the longer we go with 1 scientist, the better the profit margins. And have we gotten the capability to actually put in viewing galleries? No. What is the condition? 1 dinosaur? Oh, we just have to research it? Wait, we really have to research viewing gallery on this map? And it's 3 welfare? I did not expect that. Okay, so... let's get that going. I guess we do need the second scientist then. Let's activate this. Make sure there's not some weird quirk going on there. Yeah. So 3 welfare. 3 welfare, 1 logistics. Whoever we hire has to meet that requirement. Why are these grayed out? Shit. 5 welfare, but no logistics. Nobody else has 3. Okay, so we need a 2 to pair with the other person then, potentially? So we could grab the welfare specialist, but he seems too specialized, or she seems too specialized here. Because 5 welfare is going to be dead weight a lot of the time. Actually, pretty interesting amount of specialists here right now. Super tempting to do something with that. You have the capacity for an additional scientist. Then why is it... Why is everyone but 1 grayed out? That's really weird. Well, anyway, 2 welfare. Let's just do like 2 welfare and the cheapest per minute cost. 13.5, but 1 welfare. 9,800, 2 welfare. 13, too bad. 12 is not good either. Ashley looks like the winner. 222 faster expeditions. That gets us 5 logistics, which is important too. 5 logistics, 5 genetics, 3 welfare. Okay, so we don't... How long do we have on this? 45 seconds. So we don't hire her for 45 seconds to save money. Because it matters a little bit. Okay, pause. Oh, we should have shut this down. Shoot. Okay, scientist. Ashley. Okay, it's just bugged. It's just doesn't... Yeah, this is bugged for some reason. It doesn't matter that they're grayed out. It's got no significance. It's just a glitch. Viewing tower is required immediately. 2-man job is awful here. They're going to have to rest. Okay. Staff center is a 3. So what we can do is when she finishes this task, we can also put her on staff center. She'll be cranky, but we put her straight into the staff center. We shouldn't pay any extra money or have sabotage risk, I don't think. Let's get these guys out. We can at least, like, yeah, Ranger and Capture Team research is available. So, wait, was this the one with no genetics? Wait. Yeah, so genetic modifications are disabled. From what I remember, when we first played through this at release, all the dinosaurs released without patterns. They all released as base skins with no patterning. That's been changed. If I'm not mistaken, they must have updated that at some point because these are all Yukon Rana. That's fantastic. That was the single biggest thing that was keeping me from pulling the trigger on this park build. Was I didn't want to look at a bunch of bland dinos with no patterns. I wonder if I'm misremembering or if that is true. I'll have to watch back our old Canada videos or load the save and check it. Maybe I'll do that between episodes and update that in episode 2. Let you know if I'm insane or not. What do you guys need for food? Ground leaf. Bunch of ground leaf. An absurd amount of ground leaf usually.
Hey, I've heard a lot about you. So here's a little about me. I'm Isaac Clement, but just call me Isaac. No need for formalities. Besides, in the park, we've got to watch each other's backs. Now, people think we're in the dinosaur game, but the truth is, we're entertainers. And our headliners traveled 65 million years to make the show. So let's make it a good one.
Let's shrink this down. No point in planning anything outside of the pen.
Then look at this latest dinosaur, the Struthiomimus, and tell me you don't see a connection.
Man, they need so much ground leaf.
Bird-like dinosaurs that we've brought back from
okay.
extinction.
Still. Stop. Stop. Pause. Pause. We went too long. We went too long. Everybody's done with the job. We need staff center. Staff center. Staff center, 3-man, go. With R2... Also, we should be shutting this down. Deactivate. I don't think we do anything with R2. Actually, I take it back. We do something with R2. We don't shut this down because we can just do another clutch straight away. Because this is 1 and 1, so you do this.
Literally has a beak instead of teeth. It's an herbivore that prefers to move in herds.
And get this out as well, so the park can actually make some money. We can go a little bit past this just for aesthetics. And actually, you know what? It saves space in the park. It's not purely aesthetical. Okay, park open.
Overall,
money. Give me money.
Fantastic addition.
Give me money. Wait, does the park start closed in this mode? No, park is open. Yeah, appeal. 1 species target, 0 visible. Because it's not built. I'm dumb. I'm looking for something to happen that literally cannot happen because the viewing gallery is not built. Look at that. 3 of these with 2 genetics on them, actually. Kind of insane. Again. 24 seconds. 35 seconds. $2 million left. Generator needs a topping off in 15 minutes. Okay. Small amenity is available. Not sure it's worth putting in yet. At least not until we get the other set of Struthies out. Okay, research available, core guest building, staff center completed. Definitely need the staff center right away. This is a pretty good spot for a staff center, I think. Right in the hillside. Bam. Shutter the science center. We won't micro all this in the long run because, like, we should, like, the whole build should really micro the power with backup generators only, but it would be a little tedious for content maybe to do that continuously. We'll see. We'll evaluate. We're gonna do a backup generators only for this run. In the future, maybe we won't, because maybe it'll be just too tedious to deal with. Alright, so we need more forest. I'll just put a little bit over here, and more ground leaf. You really do have some rather picky needs, don't you? Alright, they are happy. Making money. That's income, not profit. Still technically negative here. That's fine. Let's see. So, oh, we never actually rested you. That's why I'm bad. I forgot. I'm bad. Okay, you shut down. Deactivate. Let's get that. Maybe that small amenity in. It might be profitable. Cannot fit there. Put it right over here. A grotesque amount of greenery needed. 438. Yeah, we'll start with that. See where that gets us. Okay, we're profitable. Really? Restroom coverage 100%? How is that even a thing? Core guest buildings. That is only a 2. Okay, hold on. Turn on this. You. Activate.
Hey, I've got another mission for you. Read the details.
Easy decision. Okay, so Let's do this core guest building research right away with her. Incubating 3 Struthies will be really trivial. We'll do that too. We might have to expand the enclosure already. Oh, the donuts is actually pretty good. 1002, 1009. Alright. Cool. Money food coverage 50%. Make 10,000 income per minute. Almost there. Core guest buildings are done. Yeah, restroom can go in here. Probably this shelter can go in there too. We might as well slap that down. 2 million bucks? Yeah. No, shelter does not actually fit in there. It is too compact. Okay. Urgent message. Site manager sick. 4 times task time. It doesn't really matter here for us. I think if we do this and this and this is technically the better use of space there. Slap down a shelter somewhere over here. Actually, we put it over there. It's kind of weird. Let's do small amenity, drinks. Get that in here first. Ginger beer is correct. Fish tank, fossil, fountain. Small amenity, shopping. You know what? Let's do it like this. Uh-oh. Is that gonna mess that up? No, it's smart enough not to screw with me right now. It knows what I want to do, and it is not gonna mess it up for me. Great. That was way too much path, but I'm actually probably do want a path going back there, so I'm not gonna delete that. Okay, that goes like that. Guests. Small amenity. Shopping like this with a path between. No, actually putting the path between is good. Now. Do that now for sure. Obstructed, obstructed, obstructed. Configure green and white. Green and white or green and yellow? We only get 2 guest types. You know what? We can change it for free. It doesn't matter, does it? Oh, we'll have enough because the other ones are all white and yellow. Does not matter. Oops. Guests. 1. Visitor shelter. Cannot fit here. It can... These are on separate levels too, it looks like. That's insanity. Yeah, because those 2 are highlighted in red. So those are on separate elevations. That's so bad. What a bad park entrance. Alright, we'll put it here. Nothing else can go here anyway, so that's fine. And we got some room to expand in this direction. What are we doing? It's resting. We're not hatching, or we're not doing research right now, so shut down this, deactivate. Give me the hatchery, turn you on, synthesize. Struthiomimus, we need 3, assign you, go. By the time these are done, well, actually these will be done before the other person is back. I guess we'll leave that staff center powered. 9 minutes on that before it needs to be refueled. Oh, and we hit a half star. Alright, pause. Select eggs. Skittish, 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 skittish. It is what it is. We'll take them all. You rest. We won't be replacing contracts either. Like, we'll take contracts when they come up, but only when they come up.
And hard work in completing that objective. Okay, maybe it is a T-Rex, but my appreciation still remains.
This almost assuredly has to expand, so let's just take care of that now. Let's expand it this way for trees, because it's like free trees, right? And then maybe we go just a little further this way for now. That doesn't look very straight, but I think it is. I think it's just the elevation messing with my view a little bit. We don't need to see Struthi's release for a third time. Hatchery, a deactivate. Okay, pause. Pause. Okay, we did all the upgrades in these, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Restroom is built. Okay, ratings check. Amenities at 100%. Guests are 100%. Path capacity is still good, which actually surprises me. I guess appeal is pretty dismal. In terms of finances, profits are good. Profits are matching our upkeep costs. So about half of what we bring in is going back out the door. That's not so bad. Okay, so new species. Let's talk new species. Oh yeah, this mode doesn't have Stegosaurians. Right, that is a true thing. So my original plan for this was basically what we did in the lagoons in the last park build. And then I was like, well, that's not that fun to do the same thing again. I was like, oh, well, that's, you know, most of the things I need for the roster are in this park. We'll do that one. And then I was like, oh, wait, we could change it to Stegosaurs. No, there's no Stegosaurians in the herbivore park. That's right. That's the thing they did. I remember that now. Not a one, huh? Not even a single one hidden in here somewhere? Not even Worosaurus? Like, and yet Theory is in here? Silly. Alright, well, we can still do a Ceratopsian then. We'll just do a different one than what we did before. We'll do something we didn't have in the last park build. That's fine. So we could do Toro. Or we could hold out for, like, Sino. I do like Sinoceratops. I like Uoplocephalus. That might be fun to do. We haven't had a Uoplo in a park for a while. So we do like Uoplosino, Struthi, Alamo, and then a Hadrosaur. So we got Mutta and we got Edmonto. So we'd have to do Muttaburrasaurus then right now. I think I'm fine with that. I think we can do a bunch of Muttaburrasaurs. Can we see the map? No. We have to turn on the Expedition Center. Oops. To view the map. It's funny to me that you can view the research tree without an active center, but you can't view the goddamn fossil map. Why? Alright, Expedition map. Muttaburra is how much to dig up? Just in terms of logistics. 4 logistics. So that's a 2-man job. It's fine. She's resting for another minute, though. So in the meantime, is there anything we can do with our remaining employee? I mean, we could do some synthesis. What about research options? Let's go through some of these research. Medicine. She can't do those. We need the welfare. Dinosaur creation is just upgrades, aviary, and lagoon, so this tab is done. Fences, maybe, but not a high priority, especially not with herbivores. Attractions will want tours eventually, but we don't need that until we have probably at least 3 species in the park. For now, we can easily just mix them together in a relatively tight enclosure, just expand as we need to. Power is done also. We're not going to use anything else. So amenities is blocked until we have more guests. That's something that is high priority. Already looked at this. Guest comfort. Wide path is 1 star. Hotel's 500 people. So that's essentially done. And then infrastructure. No upgrades for the buildings. Oh, response facility and ranger post are researched. Oh, is medical facility? Medical facility is also researched. We need to get these in, actually. No, this is our priority. That's the last thing for a stable park, right? So that's a big priority. Wait, no, deactivate. The lights are blinking, I thought, because I was turning it on. Okay, so go fast. Let's get... This is the new... Clutch has been released, probably, yeah? And I never actually expanded the pen. That's fine. Looks like they actually didn't really need it, but still. Well, they need clearly more leaf, because all the leaf was whatever they had. I'm sure we'll release more before all is said and done anyway, because they'll be our primary thing to release for missions, for any contracts we get. Okay, so let's expand this path in this way, I guess. We'll just do like a nice little... Can we get past the map edge? No, we'll just do that. And we can build. Why was that... Is that crowding? It must be crowding. We could do some weird cheeky shit and see if this actually... how this affects crowding. Some double path stuff. I don't want it to be... Yeah, do like that. That looks like it did make a difference. I've never 100% figured out how pathing actually is calculated. Obviously, little extra nibby bits sticking off of your paths makes a difference if it's actually in a high traffic area, but you also have like these gray sections that don't seem to be pulling anything, which is just weird. Like if we put a piece in between here, would it actually further help? Probably. Because the game might probably sees that as another section of path. Might as well. We got a whole vibe going. Ugh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Okay. Yep, we lag behind on doing that research. So this is locked behind this. This isn't gonna be exhausted in 5 minutes. Let's just fill this up now, so we don't have to deal with it later in the middle of this impending crisis of disease. Okay. That shuttered. Ranger capture team's done. 5 medical. Dude, why you gotta do that to me? 13, 5. We need 2 more welfare. So 13. 12 strictly 5 welfare. 13. 1 5. I don't know. Maybe that's. Do we pick up the genetics specialist? 252. 152. 13. 13050. 4106, 397. 152. The 252, the logistics actually matters. Like it's a 7. We have to hire somebody. It has to be welfare, and 005 sucks. 5 genetics gives us a second person to process fossils. It gives us the genetics we'll need for later, for mid and late game dinosaurs. Way too early, but whatever. I think Henry Moore is the one to do. I think the extra $50 a minute is worth the point of logistics here. 4106. What was the caps on this one? 397. Yeah, so logistics and genetics caps are both higher as well, which is potentially good if he does stick around. Specialist not so great when we can't do the specialist upgrade, but alright, it just has to happen. There's no more, we can't deliberate over it any further. This should be pretty fast with 3 people. 23%, and 50% faster research, 46 seconds. Alright, let's get that going. Let's get the ranger station started. How are we doing cash? 1,400,000. Response facility. actually kind of a good spot for it. Because it like perfectly wedges itself in there. And then the cars are pointing directly at the enclosure gate. There'll be other buildings put in here that'll block it off, but whatever. Give me one of these. We'll put it over here. They have some leeway, it'll be fine. How are you doing, little Struthy? Undiagnosed ailment. How's your health, though? 7... Wait. 100% health. So whatever ailment this thing has is actually not causing health loss? Maybe it just hasn't progressed far enough? That's good. I mean, we already have the medical team done because we had 70% some reduction there. Operations, paleo medical facility. Right in here, I guess. It blocks the cars and the gate. Maybe we'll put it over here. I think it's easier. Yeah, let's put this over here. They can swing wide a little bit, so it doesn't matter. We can always move the gate down, and then that's fine too. Doesn't matter. Just make the whole thing compact. So I think this has to stay active now with 3 people on staff. Where'd it go? What? Where's the sick one? Do we lose status information and because of that we don't know anymore? Okay, so some of these are flagged out red on disease. So let's just get a ranger team in here. Assign you, status check some stuff randomly. Medical team, get in here, do the same thing. Just get in here, figure out what's going on after you do that. Yeah, only some of these are flaggable with medical. Oh, you can't find your way in, so the gate is definitely in a bad spot. Let's just move it down here. Park rating up. Close report. Lagoon node. Disease free should be free. Photograph dinosaurs could be a trap because it could be not Struthies. Are you seriously busted? Maybe there's dinosaurs in the trees. Let's maneuver this one in. See if this one moves. If the Jeep doesn't move, then we have to figure out why that's broken.
I just wanted to make that clear. Oh. And well,
no, okay. It just took them a second to figure it out. They're fine. Probably the original gate was in a bad spot and it has to update.
It should be one you can handle. While you could argue that these animals are living experiments, they are still deserving of the
There's
best
disease
care
here
we
somewhere.
provide.
Like,
healthy
what is going
specimens,
on?
if you will, make for better science.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. Thank you. A rabies escalated. Oh my god, no. Why rabies? Quarantine and take a photo? Are you kidding me? That's really bad. Okay. Shit. Escalated rabies is dog shit. Okay, let's pin this. 30 seconds on quarantine. Okay, let's just go like this. Give me some of this. Some of this. Some of this. Capture team, add task, sedate. So this nest of trees here is too thick. Let's thin this out. so that they can like get in here a little bit. Yeah, they have enough forest, so it should be fine. And the car's moving again. Yeah, it looks like they're doing stuff. So, sedate you, ASAP. Transfer you to this little quarantine pen. Still this one at the waterfront, right? Yeah. Immediately get the fuck out of there. So it looks like that might be the only one with rabies. We might be on top of this, actually. How are the two scientists holding up, and what is the... Do we know the rabies research requirements right now? No. Presumably it's the same as the other ones, which will be 1 and 3, but I think we'll just play it safe and make sure we have everybody on hand to do the research as soon as possible. Yeah, as soon as the timer starts counting down, we'll reactivate the Science Center for the research mission. Ranger team can be shut down. We can toggle that on and off. Okay, quarantine is happening. Activate. 3, 2, 1, 0, pause. Rabies inoculation, or rabies medication. The inoculation have to be later. 3 and 1. Faster research here is what we want. And it was 5 for Mutta. You know what? Let's just let it go. Okay, and then we can just knock this fence section down. Yeah. It's fine if this, like, transmits or something now. Pause. Get the mobile vet on it immediately. Okay. That could stay. That could stay on because we're gonna do fossils right now. So, expedition map: Muttaburrasaurus, dinosaur number 2. We did have Muttaburra in the last park, but we're doing it again. The options for Hadrosauria, for ornithopods, because Muttaburra is not a hadrosaur, are limited. For logistics, we could do these two. It really doesn't matter. I guess the big thing is we'd have to rest this person soon. So yeah, let's split it up. We'll do those two. Keep them from having to rest us for as long as possible. Okay, rabies is done. Disease free starts counting down. We could release more Struthies. Are you serious right now? You ran that Struthy's tail over. Who do you think you are? Deactivate. I think we'll just toggle this on and off every now and then, just to get a status update. We won't keep it going continuously because we don't need to do it that often. Wow, that is a lot of fossils, considering we have no upgrades. That's kind of crazy. 92%. So that'll be another bunch we'll have to do later. So let's put her on this task, because she can go on a break afterwards, and then we can dig this up with the other two again. And then that'll be done, and then probably the 3 and 3 will be back to synth the other batch. But that can all wait for next time. We will consider this one complete here. I'm going to go check the skins in our old Canada Challenge mode and see if they actually had patterns or not. So catch you in the next one.